Round 1. Fight.
It's time to take it back to... What?
Hadouken.
Give me my hat! Yeah. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up? Rosie the Rascal 15 here with...
TsunYanMetalHead.
TsunYanMetalHead. Guys, I want to take it back to you to the 90s. Bananas? Ninja Turtles were in. What else was popular in the 90s, Jerry?
Oh.
Besides this guy in my hat. Oh, he's going somewhere else. I don't know where he's going. Whoa, whoa. He just pulled... What the hell? Oh, yeah. Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with superpower. Alright, so it's the 90s. Pretend, y'all kids, it's 1990, what, 4 or 5? Yeah, it's 1994. Let's say 95. We're in the middle of the decade. Alright, Ninja Turtles are in. We love a lot of things that are cool, like video games and comic books.
Animaniacs.
Power Rangers are in, dude. Cool show. I just came out of the theater. I just watched the movie Mortal Kombat, best video game movie of all time. Yeah, it came out in 95, I think it was. But here, guys, we're here to talk about Street Fighter. Alright, as you can see, TsunYanMetalHead's got an official Ryu Street Fighter headband. I have my Street Fighter 2 shirt here, which I got at, I think I got this at Marshall's for like $3, yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got a can and E Honda. So, TsunYanMetalHead, what are we going to be discussing today? I mean, it's something Street Fighter related, but exactly what it is that we're going to be talking about in this video here. I'm sure everybody can read the description, but for those who don't read descriptions.
Well, it's the Street Fighter 2 arcade 1-up machine that I had got off of Walmart for a $300 price tag.
So, we're going to be talking about, y'all, the Street Fighter 2 1-up arcade machine that TsunYanMetalHead bought for $300. Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera, or do you want to do it, TsunYanMetalHead?
Hadouken.
Get over here, wrong character. No, that's Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat was popular in the 90s, too. Alright, so TsunYanMetalHead, you're going to use the camera. Alright, guys, so this is the awesome Street Fighter 2 arcade 1-up machine, and we want to talk about the fact that this is a recommendation on TsunYanMetalHead and me. This is his, actually. First of all, I want to say that this is TsunYanMetalHead's. He wants to tell us that this is a machine that's worth owning, especially if you don't have arcade machines, because how much do arcade machines run for, TsunYan? Like thousands of dollars?
Well, arcade machines usually run for, $1,000. You can get one cheap. You can find one for like around the $800 price range.
Okay,
but
so not super expensive.
But it's still not going to be in the best condition.
Probably like beat up.
Beat up, buttons not working, then it's going to be a hassle to fix.
It costs even more to fix, basically.
Exactly, so it's better just to... It would be better to avoid that. People say you should build one.
Yeah.
But, come on, I don't have the time and day to do one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So, this was the best solution, and at first I was kind of skeptical about buying it because, let's be honest, you see those, like, the NES Mini, the Super Mini, and all that stuff. Basically, it's just emulation.
Yeah.
And you do not want to buy that at all.
Alright, so I just want to say one thing real quick, Jerry, before I forget. Can I talk about the statistics about this, like the factoids and all that?
Sure, go ahead.
Just for anybody that's obsessed with that. Alright, so this is a 46-inch tall machine, guys. So about 2 feet, roughly 2 feet. This is no bigger than, like, we're sitting down right now. And it's up to our level. Like, it's literally our height right now. If you were to stand up, like, yeah, here we go. If I'm to stand up, see where the machine's at? It's, like, basically up to, like, right here. Up to, like, under my teeth right there. Just right up there. So, this machine is pretty, not super tall, but hey, it's not that short like everyone says it is. I mean, if you're standing, you're going to have to be like this. But mostly, pull up a chair, guys. I mean, just pull up a chair. It's fine. And everyone was saying that the joysticks are too close, but... The thing is, it's only close if you're like this, like if you were to be huddled up next to someone like that, like you're on an airplane, right? Like, no, just stand around. Because back in the day, when I used to play arcade games with people, we would all do the rule was we would stand in the corner. This was the respectful rule back in the arcade days. Was I would stand in the corner and the other guy would stand in the corner. That way, we're not like this headbutting each other. Because the thing was, it was seen as disrespectful back in the 90s when you would do stuff like that. Or in the mid-2000s, because arcade games were still popular in the mid-2000s. That's when they were kind of dying, though, towards the late 2000s, sadly.
I think the last, real arcade machine I've ever seen was, like, Deadly Alliance one back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I think Mortal Kombat was, like... Well, at least Mortal Kombat 4 was one of the last ones I saw. So this thing's about 2 feet, guys. This weighs no more than, what, 60 pounds? I think it's about 60 pounds.
I don't even know, to be honest.
I think on the website it said this thing weighs like 62, 63 pounds. Arcade machines, guys, are usually about like 6 feet tall and weigh 400 pounds. But this thing, it's actually, I mean, to be fair, you're getting what you pay for, and I mean in a good way where it's portable. I mean, you can literally like if you were to deliver this to like someone else's house, it wouldn't be a problem. You wouldn't need like a big, delivery truck or somebody like, one of those, what do you call it? Like those things, what do you call it? To carry like
dollies.
heavy boxes. A dolly. You don't need a dolly. This, honestly, you could lift this thing if like it's very portable. What's up?
You know what's cool though? Like when I put this together, like thing that came into mind is like, wow, these remind me of the little Japanese Vulex boxes. You know, the ones that sit down ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like, this is super cool, and that's what I thought this was. Is like, and if people complain about, if people are complaining about this, the Vulex case cabinets are almost the same. I just like how small it is because this is my gaming station.
Yeah, and TsunYanMetalHead, for those guys, big game collection. Okay, this guy knows games better than I do. To be honest with you, I respected TsunYanMetalHead because he's more of an old school gamer than me. I mean, I'm more of a modern gamer, and TsunYanMetalHead, you can talk to him anything about old school stuff. You know, Neo Geo, Sega Genesis, Atari, old school Nintendo, you name it. TsunYanMetalHead probably knows a lot about. Whoa, that just started. All right, so that's a sign of what's cool. Actually, I was going to talk about the game screen. All right, so as you guys can see, the game is on a 17-inch LED screen. Now, what's cool about this is some people were complaining, saying, "Hey, why isn't it on a 2 CRV TV?" Don't worry, guys. Just because it's on a modern display does not make the games look bad. In fact, the games look still amazing. In fact, the display on this, very pretty display.
Yeah, I'll show them a better example.
Yeah, show them a good example of what we mean by that. All right.
So you can actually change the games by just holding the button.
Yeah, you hold the left one-player button, guys, and you go to the main menu here, as you can see. Now, this machine, guys, has Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Super Street Fighter 2, the new Challengers, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Now, it comes with the latest 3 versions of Street Fighter 2. As you guys know, there are 5 versions of Street Fighter 2 in the arcades, at least. I'm not talking about the home re-releases or the updated versions that they got. There were 5 versions. There was Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Hyper, Street Fighter 2 Championship, Super Street Fighter 2, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Now, the thing about this, it comes with the latest 3 versions, so you're not going to get Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2 Hyper, but it's fine because the versions you get are the best versions of Street Fighter. And yeah, TsunYanMetalHead's passing me this. Unfortunately, if you still want to play the best version of Street Fighter 2, we highly recommend picking up Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers on the Switch. This is pretty much the definitive Street Fighter 2, as of now, until they do a better version, but as of now, this is the best version of Street Fighter 2, and you can only play that on the Switch. I'll go as far as saying I actually prefer that version over to the 30th anniversary version, which you guys know I own on my YouTube channel. I've done playthroughs of that collection on my channel. Alright guys, so we're just going to cut the video with anything to say, so you want to help before we cut the video?
No, not really. All I gotta say is, if you're gonna buy this, just don't complain that you're not getting what you're paying for, because if you want to make your own cabinet with a retro pipe, because everybody says a retro pipe, you can build one, blah blah blah. You can.
What?
This is just cooler to have when you have friends over. It's cool. It's a cool conversation starter.
Yeah, and it's just for fun.
It's just for fun, and you can, you want.
And it cost, yeah, guys. Basically, this is no more expensive than a Nintendo Switch. It's the same price of a Nintendo Switch. Honestly, this would make a great Christmas gift. Honestly, like maybe you can ask, Santa Claus, hey, I want a Street Fighter 2 arcade. Now, the thing we didn't even talk about. Sorry, before we go, one last thing I forgot to mention. This is from Arcade 1UP, and they've done other machines as well, other cabinets. They've done one for Galaga. I believe they did one for Rampage and Tempest. There are other ones, guys, but honestly, we recommend the Street Fighter one for obvious reasons, because let's be honest, Street Fighter is just a fun game to play with friends, and to be honest with you, Street Fighter 2 has really stood the test of time, guys. I mean, what can be said about Street Fighter 2? Classic game. Although my good friend TsunYanMetalHead prefers SNK games, there's no denying the classic that is Street Fighter 2 and how much fun it is to play with friends. I mean, don't get me wrong, TsunYanMetalHead. It's a great game with friends. I know you prefer your King of Fighters and Fatal Furies, and don't get me wrong, those games are great, but hey, gotta respect Street Fighter 2 for starting the fighting game boom that became afterwards, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. Alright guys, one last thing.
And the last thing before we go.
Oh yeah?
This is not even the most expensive thing in the video.
Really?
No. Remember, it would be these little.
I've never seen those before. No, yeah, the no time video. Okay, yeah, and the buttons are great. Again, buttons are great. Joysticks feel very nice. By the way, you can actually customize these joysticks.
You can.
You can actually take the top off and put bat sticks. I think that's what they call them, the ones that are shaped like cones. But
that's more of a Mortal Kombat thing.
That's more of a personal preference. Honestly, guys, these joysticks feel very nice. The buttons feel real nice. Not cheaply made. Overall, this is a great machine, and for $300, it's really nice. I honestly would recommend this. Alright, guys, we're gonna cut the video, and take care, guys. Been your boy RoseRaz15. TsunYanMetalHead. Go subscribe to his channel, guys, and keep on rocking, and stay nice. Get jiggy with it.